Okay. Oh my gosh. Heather.
Yeah.
What happened? What's going on?
Oh my God. So, yeah. Ugh. I should have seen all of it coming. I was sitting here and I was like, oh, I could definitely see my name after hearing her. And he was like,
are things like clicking in place right now? Is that what you're saying?
so things are clicking in place, but I think I put my nail in my coffin not 5 minutes ago. I really did. I did. So basically...
Catch me up, yeah.
Basically, MT had an idol that got activated last tribal council. And he told everybody about it, but he lied about it at first because he wanted to make sure he got through the first tribal so it could be activated. So then he told us all the rest about it. And basically when we sent Drew home this morning, we were counting down the ladies, and the ladies were just ticking down. And it started with more men to begin with. So all day, Beth, Mel, and everybody, all the women between the tribes were talking girl strong once the tribe swap happens, et cetera, et cetera. And we were sitting there and see, it's all clicking. I'm like trying to process the timeline
That's
of
what
events.
This is for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, we're going to tell him that it's Taylor and we're going to vote for him so he feels confident enough not to play his idol. And I had been really tight with him, like pretty tight enough that like I really did feel like he had my back. So just before I said, if I don't write your name down, then literally every single woman that I spoke to today is going to know that I voted out Taylor, a woman. You should play your idol. And he was like, okay, I'm not going to say a word. I'll play my idol. And it must have literally been him turning around when I like walked away for a moment and him telling them everything that just happened, and they just switched the last second. Or at least that's what I feel like happened. But we will find out, we will find out.
We will find out.
But I really feel like I shouldn't have told him, and I should have just let it play out, because I feel like I was trying to make a move to keep him in the game and keep my alliance with the women in the future. Like I was trying to keep him here immediately, but keep my door open with the ladies in the future. So I could say I did vote him off, but then he played his idol and Taylor went home.
So if that's what happened, if that's when things switched, so you're saying it
theoretically
could have come down to MT not trusting you at
right,
that point.
Right.
Maybe.
No, because I'm sure that as soon as I went to him and said, this is what's really going on, he was like, oh, this was happening the whole time. I'm just going to go right ahead and cut this. I made a play and it didn't work. Yeah.
So, yeah. So it was a 3-2 vote.
Yeah.
Let's see your votes.
Yeah. Oh, they're like, all the votes are in here. MT's votes are in here. Is that supposed to be?
You get all the votes.
Oh. I'm like emotional.
Yeah. What's the emotions for?
I don't know. They're just like the best. They're all wonderful. Everybody works so well together. I'm like, all of them are going to do so well. I felt like every single challenge, we were all able to effectively like communicate with one another and like not demean or be disrespectful. And it led to so many cool wins. It was a really great time. I'm like, oh,
I know.
It's a lot. It's no sleep and yeah. Yeah, I think that he's going to do really well. Taylor's so dangerous because she had every single time another tribe tried to like work with us to sabotage another tribe. It was twice in one day, twice yesterday, the green tribe and the purple tribe in 2 separate competitions. Taylor would run over to us right before it started and she'd go, so-and-so from the green tribe wants us to sabotage so-and-so. And I told Beth that every single time we were pulled into something, she's got stretch over all of the tribes, and I really do think she's going to be like a really big social threat.
Are you rooting for her? Like, do you?
I'm rooting for all of them. Yeah, I think MT was like the loudest, biggest personality that like you think you're gonna hate because the first 5 minutes you meet him, you're like, oh, you could be annoying, and then he's just the most like fantastic person you could ever encounter. And he kept our team in really good spirits, and he's so well-rounded. So like I'm sad that I'm I'm sad that I'm gone, but I really think that they're going to do well.
I love that. I love that. That's really humble of you. Really sweet. So I think like the votes were 3-2. So that means that someone voted with you. Do you have any idea of who would have voted with you for MT?
I don't know. Maybe Taylor? No. Can you tell me who it was?
No.
Oh.
You'll find out. You'll find out once people get voted out.
Yeah.
You can ask them.
Wow.
I know.
Heather Hart. Okay, so it was Beth or Mel. That's not Taylor. Wow. I bet it was Beth. Beth is so dangerous. I felt much more close with Melissa the first, like off the bat, when we were lined up getting ready to start. I kind of made mental notes of people that I wanted to call out to do the initial run with.
How has this experience been for you? Like, what has this meant for you overall, and how has it been?
Yeah, it's been wonderful, obviously. I feel very blessed to have been able to be a part of this season. I think that everybody that was cast was absolutely incredible. It's a lot to process. I'm super thankful for the experiences that we got. I would not trade that fire making win for anything. Like, that was just iconic for us. And I don't know.
That challenge was awesome.
Yeah,
My favorite challenge when I played was the fire making challenge.
Yeah.
It's just like so Survivor.
It is.
And then winning it.
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
it's so great. How were you in the elements? Like, how was it living outside?
It was fine. We were a little chilly the first night. We didn't have a tarp. I actually still got plenty of sleep. And then last night we were just all cuddled, and we got really lucky without the rain. So hopefully they get lucky tonight, or not. Maybe they need a little rain.
So you said that you're like rooting for your fellow blue tribe that are still in the game, and you want them to do well. Is there anybody else in this game that you connected with that you're rooting for?
Oh yeah, well I was rooting for Bobby, and then he was like, Polo I think is going to do really well. Who else? Oh, I really like Ollie. Mostly all the Red. Oh my God, Nicole's awesome. I think Red's going to do great long term. I think the ladies have a fight ahead of them, unfortunately, just because how the cookie's crumbling. But we'll see. Yeah.
We'll see. All right. Well, that's it for me. I gave you your votes. We can go ahead and end this interview so that you can
Thanks.
eat your food.
Decompress. Yeah.
Process.